So there is this question, a multi-product company currently manufactures 30,000 units of part 730 each month for use in production. They're manufacturing 30,000 units of this part, okay? And the facilities now being used to produce part 730 have this fixed cost and the theoretical capacity. That means they can make this many units per month in theory on papers. If the company were to buy 730 units from an outside supplier, the facilities would be idle and 40% of the fixed cost would continue to be incurred. What they're saying, if they buy this from outside, they have to sit idle because they can put that efforts for making this, and 40% of the cost they have to still pay, because if you're not producing an idle, then still you are incurring the fixed cost. Correct or wrong?
Yes. Yes, sir.
No. Yeah. There is no alternative use for the facility. They can only use it for production or manufacturing. Variable cost is given $11. Fixed overhead is allocated based on production levels. And they are making how many units? If the company continues to use 30,000 units of 730 each month, it would realize a net benefit of purchasing 730, purchasing part 730 from outside supplier only if the supplier unit price is less than how much amount they are saying. So we need to recover a lot of things out of this, correct? First, what is the relevant cost to the company here? One is the variable cost.
Yes. 11.
$11, right?
Yes.
And the other portion is what here? See, they are going to incur fixed cost also if the production is done in-house, right?
Yes. 40% fixed amount.
No, see, if they are making the same particular thing in-house, how much they are going to incur the fixed cost? What is the 40% of this 150? Hello?
Yes. 60,000.
Yeah. So 150. The facility is now being used to produce part 730 have fixed monthly cost of 150 and a theoretical capacity of 60,000 units per month. If the company were to buy 730 from outside supplier, facilities would be idle and 40% of fixed costs continue to be incurred. So 40% of that would be incurred. So 60% is what?
Variable.
Variable. So what is, how much is that?
Signal 1 minutes. 90,000.
90,000. So 90,000 for how many units?
3,000 units.
30,000.
30,000. Yes, 30,000.
$3 they are incurring, right?
Yes.
So $3 also they should recover. So $14 per unit they have to recover at any cost.
Okay.
Okay. Please do
Okay.
this.
Done, sir.
Yeah. So 40% what you are incurring if you are buying from outside or you are making here, 40% you are however going to incur, right? Company were to buy 730 from outside supplier, the facilities would be idle and 40% of fixed costs continue to be incurred. That means whether you make it
But not.
or you buy it, 40% of the fixed cost you're going to pay, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 60% for us, that 40% is not relevant. What is relevant?
60% variable is relevant.
60%. Actually, this is not the variable component. Actually, 150,000 is the fixed cost.
Okay.
What they are saying is, of this 40% is such a fixed cost, whether you make or you buy, you are still going to incur. So this is like a, irrelevant cost, sunk cost, right?
Yes.
So what is relevant for us? The 60% portion of this
60%.
fixed overhead. Yeah, so that
Okay.
also we are recovering.
Okay.
The 60% portion of this
We
is
can
relevant.
say 60%. We can say avoidable fixed cost
40% we have to incur, right? Whether we are making or not making.
or
But
not. Yes.
60%, yeah, 60% is something like we will incur specifically if we make it. Are you
Okay.
understanding?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, they clearly said the
Mm.
facilities now being used to produce part 730 have fixed monthly overhead cost of 150 and they can make 60,000 units per month. But they are currently manufacturing 30 and they are looking for extra 30 whether to buy or to make. So the point here is, if company were to buy 730 from outside supplier, the facilities would be idle and 40% fixed cost would continue to be incurred. That means even they make also they have to, the 40% they will incur maybe, and if they like get it from outside supplier, still they are paying 40%, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
That's like irrelevant cost. If they make, they have to hover incur. If they don't make, then also they are incurring.
Yes.
So 60% is that which only specifically they will incur if they make. Understood?
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But not for buying.
What-
That's what.
Yes. 1 minute, sir. I'll move it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Done.
So here things are very clear. 30,000 they are currently manufacturing. 30,000 they are looking either to make or to buy. If they want to buy, the factory some capacity in the factory would be idle. Okay, and for that also they are paying 40% fixed cost. But that's not the case. If they are buying, the capacity is idle. It's not used. Correct? If they buy it, they are not manufacturing. Correct or wrong? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello. 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. You want some egg? Hello? Okay. So 60,000 units, they have the capacity. 30,000 they are manufacturing. Extra 30,000 either they can make or they can buy. So the point is 150 is their fixed overhead. If they buy, if they make, they have to incur the entire cost. If they buy, okay, if they buy, what is happening? If the company were to buy 730 from outside supplier, facilities would be added and 40% of cost would continue to be incurred. So only 40% you will continue to incur, okay, if you buy. Are you understanding?
Okay.
And if you don't buy, then what?
60%.
What about the 40%?
That is fixed, which is
Yeah,
irrelevant.
that is the particular line here. So the cost that are incurred if production is done in-house, if they do the production in-house, 60% they are going to incur. Correct?
Okay. Yes.
And what about the 40%? That if they produce or they don't produce, if they
They have
produce,
to.
this cost is already there. This
Yes.
cost is not going to go anywhere. This cost
Okay.
is always there. That means if they produce, then also they have to incur. If they buy, then also they have to incur. So this becomes irrelevant, and this only becomes relevant for production,
Relevant.
correct? So we have
Okay.
taken that. Yeah, next
Good.
question. Yeah, next question. So S Corporation produces premium office chairs. Due to a recent change in market share, S must decide whether to make or buy an order of 1,000 chairs. So 1,000 chairs, make or buy. The material cost of producing a chair is $20 per pound. Cost of direct labor is $40 per direct labor hour. Okay. And manufacturing overhead 100% variable is allocated at the rate of $10 per chair. This is the manufacturing overhead. So what a relevant cost for us? $40 for labor hour, right?
Yes. And
And $10 of variable cost, right?
yes.
And fixed cost, are we going to take? We are
No.
going to see. Fixed cost we don't take, of which 20% are avoidable. What do you mean by avoidable?
Relevant.
20% we like it's upon us. We, if we want, we can try to save that 20%. Avoidable, that means it's not like we have to pay that 20%, right?
Okay. Yes.
But how much we have to, which, how much is unavoidable then?
20% are avoidable.
How much is unavoidable?
80%.
Whether you make or you don't make, this you have to pay or not?
Pay.
What is unavoidable? In any circumstance, you cannot avoid that. Is it right?
Yes.
So that is that is a relevant cost or irrelevant cost, which is unavoidable.
Irrelevant cost.
Irrelevant cost. So $5 into 20% we will take. More what we have to take? Material cost of purchasing, material cost of producing a chair, $20 per pound. See, this depends upon how many chairs you are making, correct? This is also a variable nature cost.
Okay.
And $20. What are they saying here? $20 per pound. And how many pounds of metal is required for like making that chair? Each chair requires 2 pounds of metal and 1 pound of direct labor to complete. So 2 pound into 20, correct?
Yes.
1
1
hour of labor into 40,
40.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Then variable cost of $10. And then then avoidable portion,
20%.
because unavoidable is irrelevant.
Yes. And 20% is 1.
Yeah, you can calculate and tell me the answer. If
91.
this is 191, yeah,
Yes.
you can make a note of this.
Done, sir.
Go for the next question, Sanjay. So Stewart Industries has been producing two bearings, components B12 and B18 for use in production. These are the two components. Machine hours required per unit. For making 1 unit of B12, they require this many hours of machine. For making this much unit of other component, they require this much machine hours. Just a second. Yeah. So they want this many, the machine should run for this many hours for making 1 unit of B12 and machine should run this many hours for making 1 unit of B18. Then they have the standard cost per unit, direct material, this much dollars of metal is required to making this much dollars of metal is required for making this much labor. They, I think, cost per unit, right? They have to pay, this is not given in dollars, maybe this is in dollars, they have to pay this much per to one labor for making 1 unit of that. Variable cost, fixed cost is given. Those are part of manufacturing overheads. Now, Stewart's annual requirement for these components is 8,000 of this and 11,000 of this. Recently, Stewart's management decided to devote additional machine time to other product lines, resulting in only 41,000 machine hours per day. So what they are doing now, they are also trying to devote additional machine time to some other products apart from this, and resulting in only 41,000 machine hours per day that can be dedicated to production of bearings. So they, what capacity they haven't mentioned, but some kind of uh, additional machine time, whatever they have, they will be using for other products, and only 41,000 machine hours can be used per year for these bearings. That can be dedicated to the production of bearings. An outside company has offered to sell Stewart the annual supply of bearings at prices of this much for B12 and this much for B18. What we see is they are quoting less, it seems, than what we are seeing the cost, right? Stewart wants to schedule the otherwise idle 41,000 machine hours to produce bearings so that the company can minimize its cost. So what they are saying, Stewart's management decided to devote additional machine time to other product lines, resulting in only 41,000 machine hours per year that can be dedicated to production of bearings. So they want the additional time what they are putting for other product line, they want to put it for this. Okay. So that they can minimize cost and maximize the net benefits. Variable manufacturing overhead is applied on the basis of direct labor hours. They have given this, and this one machine hours. They are asking you, Stewart will maximize its benefits by what? Purchasing this much units of the B18 and this much of B12, this much of B12, this much of 18, this much of 18, and manufacturing the remaining bearings, and this much of B12 and manufacturing remaining bearings. So what's the answer? One more time, I'm just giving the question. Did they give that how much they want to purchase?
Only machiners they have given an idea.
An outside company is offered to supply to sell Stewart the annual supply of bearings at this prices. Stewart want to schedule otherwise. Yeah, purchasing 11,000 units of B18 and manufacturing 8,000 of B12. If they make first make right, they make 8,000 of B12. Fine.
Okay.
Do they have enough time, enough hours? Because 11,000 they can make their annual requirement is 8,000 of B12 and 11,000 of
11,000.
B18.
Yes.
So they have decided to devote additional machine time to other product lines resulting in this. And they are also saying that they want to maximize, they want to schedule, wants to schedule the otherwise idle 41,000 hours what they have to produce bearings. So I think they have enough capacity to make the bearings, right?
Yes.
So if they make 8,000 of B12, they have enough hours left,
To produce bearing.
yeah, to produce B18. But how much they have to produce? How much they have offered these people? So if they are making 8,000 of B12, how much they can make now? Total 19,000. They didn't give any capacity as such. Purchasing 11,000. Okay, so 41,000, right? Just give me a second. I'll do
Okay.
it. Yeah. So they are making they're taking 2.5 hours for making one B12. Okay. So just a second. For 1 unit of B12, 2.5 hours. So for making 8,000 units, how many hours they'll take? 20,000 hours, right? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. 20,000. Yes.
Yeah, see, they are supposed to make 8,000 units of B12.
B12.
So
Okay.
B12, if they make 8,000 units, per unit they are taking 2.5 hours. So 20,000 hours they'll take for B12. So out of 41,000, if 20,000 hours gone for B12, leftover is 21,000 hours. This they can utilize for making
B18.
B18 and 21,000 hours. So 11,000 into 3, 33,000,
33,000.
right?
Yes.
But like they can make how many in that? So if I see only for 3 hours per unit, if I divide 21,000 with this, I get only 7,000 units, right?
Yes, sir. 7,000.
Yeah. So I'll just put it neatly here. 8,000 units I have to make for B12.
Yes.
I'm taking how many hours for that?
2.5.
2.5. So how many hours? 20,000 hours would go for B12.
Okay.
Out of the total 41,000 hours, 20,000 I'm utilizing for B2. Leftover is 21,000 hours.
21.
How many units of B18 I can make? 21,000 divided by 3. 7,000 units of B18 I can.
B18.
Then rest 4,000 units of B18 I have to purchase. Correct?
Yes. Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Remaining 8. Okay.
So only 4,000 they can purchase, but he is giving 11,000. Is it the right answer?
No.
Because they can, whatever they can make, they will make, and rest left,
Remaining they have
rest if they
5.
cannot make, they'll buy. So this
Yes.
answer is not correct.
No.
Here,
8,000
what
units.
about this? Purchasing 8,000 of B12 and manufacturing 11,000 of B18.
No, we are purchasing 4,000.
See, if they manufacture B18, 33,000. Ours will go. 41,000
Okay.
minus 33,000 is
8.
8,000. 8,000 divided by
3.
2.5. No, B12, right?
Hmm.
How many they can make?
32. 3,200. 3,200.
Yeah, they can make. So they have to buy how much?
So 800.
No, 8,000 minus 3,200.
4,800.
This much they can buy, but they are saying purchasing 8,000. Is that right?
No.
Wrong. We'll go for third option. Are you understanding, Samrin?
Yes, sir. Got.
Purchasing 4,000 units of B18 and manufacturing the remaining bearings. Okay. We have to prove this is right or wrong. What they can do? See, for B18, yeah, if I take up 4,000 units into 3, how much?
12,000.
12,000. Manufacturing the remaining bearings. So first we will see the manufacturing case, not the purchasing case. That would be wrong. Here also we saw manufacturing case only, right? Then after that we
Yes.
saw
Purchase.
how much they can
Remaining purchase.
purchase and they can buy. Yeah. So what we will do, 41,000. No, sorry. We have a requirement of 8,000 and 11,000, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have to now see the cost actually. What cost they are going to incur. Okay. So if they purchase B12, what is the cost they are incurring? We will see. 11.25 is the purchase cost, right?
Yes.
Minus 2.25. This is raw material, correct? We are seeing the differential cost. Direct
Okay.
labor they have to incur, right? And variable
Yes.
expenses. How much?
1 minute.
Yeah, see, 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 2.25 is 8.25. And purchasing, you
3.
are getting it at 11.25. That is $3 more, right?
$3. Yes.
This is not good. We are not going to pay extra. And if we are going to buy B18, so what is that we are going to pay? Samrin, just a second.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now we are going and we want to see if we are going to buy this B18, we are going to incur 13.5, right? We're going to see the incremental cost, buy versus make. Purchase B18, 13.50, 3.75 we will deduct, 4.50 will deduct, 2.25 will deduct. Please tell me what is the difference.
3.
How much?
3, sir. $3.
3. How? Please do it properly.
1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So here the difference what we got was how much, Samrin? $3, right?
Yes.
Here also $3, right?
Same.
Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir. Same $3.
Yeah. So manufacturing they have to do as per what? Variable manufacturing overheads is applied on the basis of
Direct labor hours.
direct labor hours. So how much labor hours?
4.
4 and
4.5.
yeah. And this what we have taken is variable manufacturing overhead is applied on the basis of that. My fixed manufacturing is applied on the basis of machine hours. But if here they are manufacturing and machine hours required are 2 and 2.5, 2.5 and 3 because it is a manufacturing thing, right? That's what is my concern here. What we have taken direct material, direct labor, and in manufacturing order we have taken variable only, fixed we haven't taken. But they are taking machine hours and they are doing what I should say. It's a printing error or what? Okay. So 3 divided by this was for B12, 2.5. It is for unit you are incurring the cost, and here 3 divided by 3.0. How much you are incurring? $1. Here
1.2.
this is more, right?
Yes.
Thus, company should make all the needed B12s and compensate for machine hours constraint by purchasing B18. See, this is costing less for them to purchase. This is costing more for them to purchase. So this they should manufacture. This they should
Buy.
purchase.
Yes, buy.
This is costing less for purchase. This is costing for more for purchase. So where there is costing more, they can buy, they can make, and where there is costing less, they can buy. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So now this is very clear that they have to manufacture
B12.
B12 and they have to purchase
B18.
B18. So they have to, and they have to purchase 4,000. They are saying that purchase 4,000 units of B18. We
Okay.
understood that they have to purchase B18, okay, and manufacture B12, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now what we will see, 2.5 hours machine time they require, right?
For
So to produce 8,000 into 2.5, 20,000 is required to make B12, correct? Hours.
yes.
Out of 41,000, 20,000 gone for making B12, 21,000 is left over. 21,000 divided by 3, how much?
7,000.
7,000. B18, right?
Okay.
What is the annual requirement of B18?
11, 11 minus 7 is 4.
Out of that 7,000 they can make, and 4,000 they have to
5.
buy only B18, correct? That's what we discussed. Make a note of all this, Samrin. The only doubt I shared was, for variable we have to use labor hour, but they are using machine hours. I have to check it out once again. Clearly they have mentioned. Why they are doing this, I don't know. Okay, in purchase we have taken the differential. Yeah, differential. Yeah, differential cost we have taken. And to make we have to use 2.5 hours of machine. Okay, that particular down thing what they have given has nothing to do with this division what we did. Why? Because this is the differential cost, right?
Yes,
In
we
both the
got
cases,
same.
yeah. So we are
Mm.
taking how many hours to make, how many machine hours are required to make one unit. See, they did not give per unit anything like that. I understand to
Okay.
make this one unit, they are incurring this much labor hours. But this is cost, right? This is not hours, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Is it right or wrong?
They have not given per hour.
They have not given labor, they give labor hours.
Yes.
We have only, yeah, because how many hours the labor is working, where is it mentioned? See, if this is direct labor should be in dollars. But here the heading is standard cost per unit. Material
Mm.
cost is given. So labor cost also per hour will be given, right?
Yes.
That's what. So only we have machine hours given. So we took machine hours. Finished.
Okay.
Clear, right? Is it clear,
Scroll it
Samrit?
down. Yes, sir. Got it. Understood. Scroll down, sir. Last one. To the last, sir. Done, sir.
Next question. So any clue of doing this?
Here they have given purchase price. We have to find out making charges.
See, they have said that a tailor estimates that 60,000 special zippers will be used in manufacture of men's jackets during the next year.
Mm.
Zipper supplier has quoted this much per zipper. So 60,000 zippers will cost how much?
0.6.
$36,000, right?
Yes.
The tailor would prefer to purchase 5,000 units per month.
Per month. Mm.
So I'll make it neatly. For 5,000 per month,
612 into is equal to 60,000.
no, zipper supplier has quoted this price. Tailor would prefer to purchase 5,000 units per month. So
Per
that's
month.
yeah. Per unit how much?
3,000. 3,000.
$3,000. But the supplier is unable to guarantee this delivery schedule. To ensure availability of these zippers, the tailor is considering purchases of all 6,000 at the beginning of the year. So he wants to purchase all this at the beginning of the year, right?
Yes.
So how much he shall pay at the beginning of the year? So see, the point here is he will pay 3,000 to purchase in the month of January, correct?
Yes.
Tailor would prefer to purchase this much per month, but the supplier is unable to guarantee this, to ensure availability of these zippers. Tailor is considering purchase of 60,000 units at the beginning of the year. Okay, so he wants to buy everything at the beginning.
Okay.
Incremental, so for him 3,000 January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. But he is purchasing on 1st Jan itself. So Jan 1st, Feb 1st, March 1st, April 1st, May 1st, June 1st, July 1st, August, September, October, November 1st, December 1st, 12 months, right?
Yes.
But November ending is December beginning, correct?
Yes, sir.
So January 1st he will pay 33,000,
Mm.
like that for like Jan 1st,
12 months.
yeah, Feb 1st, March 1st, April 1st, May 1st, June 1st, July 1st, August 1st, September 1st, October 1st, November 1st, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. December 1st. This is not December entire month, right?
Okay.
This is equal to this only, ending.
Mm.
Like
Yes.
December 1st,
Understood.
beginning is ending of November.
November.
So till here he would have paid 33,000, correct?
Okay.
Is it right? Because it's beginning of the
33,000.
yeah, it's beginning of month.
Okay. 33,000.
Yeah. So incremental cost. So if he if he pays every month 36,000. If he is making in advance 33,000. Correct?
Okay.
First
Yes.
day he'll pay 3, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, 6 time, 7 time, 8 time, 9 time, 10 time, 11 time. Correct? Yes.
Yes, sir. November ending.
And December 1st again he will pay for that.
Okay.
December beginning, 1st December.
December beginning. Yes.
So 3,000 they will invest in January, and zippers to be used in January will be purchased at the first of the year, even if no special purchase is made. Thus, incremental advance purchase is only 33,000 because the alternative arrangement involves a constant monthly expenditure of 3,000. Incremental investment declines by that amount each month. So if he has paid 3,000 on Jan 1st, rest of the amount he has to pay how much?
3,000.
33,000.
Okay.
The
But
total
deducting
expenditure
Jan,
is
we are counting
36,000.
from
The
Feb.
total
Okay.
expenditure is 36,000.
Mm.
When he has paid 3,000 on the first day, the additional what he has to pay is
33,000.
33,000. Because we see the incremental, right? There's a precondition here. The tailor considering purchase uh, zipper supplier. Okay, the supplier is unable to ensure availability of these zippers. Tailor considering purchase of this machine beginning of the year. That means Taylor is considering the purchase of all units at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So on that day itself, he will make the payment, right?
Yes.
36,000 if he wants to purchase. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
And if he is making, then
60.
36,000, correct?
6. If
So
he buying 33,000.
no, see, I'll tell. A tailor estimates that 60,000 special zippers will be used in manufacture of men's jackets. One zipper supplier has quoted 0.60 per zipper. Tailor would prefer to purchase 5,000 units per month. Supplier is unable to guarantee this delivery schedule. Ensure availability of these zippers. Tailor is considering purchase of all at the beginning. Assuming
The tailor.
yeah, assuming the tailor can invest this much, the tailor's opportunity cost of purchasing at the beginning of the year. That means if he is buying this 3,000, he has to make immediately the payment on 1st Jan.
Okay.
That month itself. And also he has to make the other payments also for the entire year purchase, right?
Yes.
So the company would like to purchase the items monthly. If they go for monthly purchase, every month they will pay 3,000, and at the end
Yes.
of the year they'll make 36,000.
Right.
That's what the statement says. The company would like to purchase the items monthly, so it will invest at least 3,000 in January. Accordingly, if they go for purchase, so 3,000 they'll pay in the month. Accordingly, zippers to be used in January will be purchased at the first of the year, even if no special purchase is made. Thus, incremental advance purchase is only 33,000. That means 3,000 for Jan they will pay, and rest 33,000 only they have to pay extra. Correct or wrong? For the entire year.
Yeah. First, already we had paid for Jan.
First 3,000 they have to pay, and next availability, next they have to pay how much?
33,000 for remaining
So
11
this is
months.
what they have to arrange. This is they have to pay. This is what they have to
Yes.
arrange. Incremental advance purchase cost. So what we'll do, we'll take this 33,000. We'll try to find out the average of this. It is 16,500, correct?
Yes.
And then what every person wants to do is, since it's the purchase of the future, let's say the average incremental investment for the year is how much? So if 16,500 is the average money what they have, okay, so the opportunity cost of purchasing 60,000 units at the beginning of the year is how much? Into 8%. That means this money they would have put at some other investment. So how much they are going to lose if they are buying 1320? Correct or wrong?
8%.
Right? Hello.
Yes, sir. Right.
See, 33,000 they can utilize to buy, right? That they are paying, they have to pay in the beginning itself. If they invest that money, average of that money, if they invest, they're going to get 1320. So they are losing it if they buy. That's the opportunity cost, correct?
Yes.
And we are considering average investment on an
Okay.
average. Okay. Please
Okay.
make a note of this. What is happening is every month your incremental investment will decline. Every month you pay 3,000, you have to pay less 3,000. So we are taking on an average the investment.
Done, sir.
Next question.
In vehicles, cost includes variable manufacturing cost. Avoidable fixed cost.
Yes, good. The relevant cost include variable manufacturing cost as well as avoidable
Avoid.
fixed cost. Because unavoidable, however, we are going to incur, right? That we
Yes.
already have done this question. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. 17th one. So I think 17th has to be studied with this. Assume this. Leyland Manufacturing uses 10 units of part number KJ37 each month in the production of radar equipment. Unit cost to manufacture 1 unit of KJ37 is presented below. Direct material, metal handling, 20% of direct metal cost, direct labor, manufacturing overhead, total manufacturing, everything is given. Metal handling is 20% of direct metal cost, 20% of this. Manufacturing overhead is 150% of direct labor hour. Okay. Of this 150% you get this.
Yes.
Material handling represents, yeah, the direct variable cost of receiving department that are applied to direct materials
And purchase.
and purchase components on the base of their cost. This is a separate charge in addition to manufacturing overhead. Leyland's annual manufacturing overhead budget is 1/3 variable and 2/3 fixed. Scott Supply, one of the Leyland's reliable vendors, has offered to supply part number KJ37 at a unit price of 15,000. Assume Leyland Manufacturing is able to rent all idle capacity for 25,000 per month. If Leyland decides to purchase the tenants from Scott Supply, Leyland's monthly cost for KJ37 would. So can I give this as a homework?
Okay, sir, I'll
Or shall
try.
we solve? No, if you tell, I'll solve. Otherwise, I'll give.
The same question we did previously, sir. This one I will try.
Same kind of question. Yes.
No, no. The data is same. The question is little different.
Same question. This question.
A company has received.
Company has received an offer from supplier to produce units that the company currently produces and sells. Okay. So company received an offer from supplier to produce units that company makes. Unit price quoted by supplier is higher than company's variable cost, production cost per unit, but lower than the price at which company can market the units. So whatever they are quoting, unit price quoted, whatever the quote they are giving is more than the variable cost of production for them, but less than the
Market.
price at which company can market the units. Under which circumstance would company's profit increase by purchasing units from supplier? Options.
I think option B is the statement is correct.
B, but why?
Anyhow, fixed is fixed. If we purchase or make the fixed.
Administrative is a sunk cost. Company's fixed overhead would remain the same if company purchase units from supplier. What they're asking. Under which circumstance would the company's profit increase by purchasing units from supplier? Can this be the option?
No, only
Then
fixed will be same.
this is
Okay.
this is not something which is like something we will be considering for decision making. Sunk costs also not. These are all irrelevant costs. We don't take, this is not considered in decision making, right?
Yes.
Only
Fixed.
incremental cost. Market
Yes.
demand for product exceeds the company's capacity. So if not enough capacity is available to produce all products demanded, products should be outsourced or capacity should be expanded to increase profits. That's what they are saying. A company has received an offer from supplier to produce units that company currently produces and sells. They want to make it for us. They have given the quotation also. And the problem is the price what they are quoting is more than the company's variable production cost. but less than the price at which company can market. That means less than the price at which they sell. Understood?
Okay, then we get profits.
Yeah. So they see variable and fixed cost both are something we which is considered for manufacturing purpose, right? Fixed
Yes, sir.
manufacturing overhead is also there are different types of costing methods.
Mm.
So the unit price quoted by supplier is higher than company's variable production cost per unit, but less than the price at which company would market the units, at which they want to sell. Under which circumstance would the company's profit increase? The company's profit can only increase if market demand for product is more than the company's capacity.
Capacity.
So if not enough capacity is available to produce, what they will do? They have to buy from others, right?
Yes.
Correct or wrong? See,
Yes, sir.
first of all, the market demand should be more. Market demand, if it is more, then what happens? The company will produce to their full capacity and sell. And if
Yes.
not, they are able to produce, they'll buy and sell.
Fine.
But they will
Yeah.
do that. So that can increase their
If the
profits, correct?
demand is more, yes.
So we are done with this. The rest of the questions you have to solve. Tomorrow also I'm having holiday summary. Can we take up this?
Yes,
This
sir. We
and this
can.
both? Yeah,
Both.
10 I will do from this, 10 I will do from this. Okay.
Okay.
Afternoon 2:30 around is okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. I'll text.
Done. Because I just sometime for voting I'll go and I'll finish these two topics so that afresh we will start some new topic from the coming class.
Okay, sir. Sure. I'll text you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm available after like 12 o'clock till evening 6. I'm available anytime. Please tell.
Okay, sir. I'll text you.
12 to 1 I'll go for voting and then I'll come and immediately after lunch we can start. You can message me.
Okay, sir. Sure. Okay.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you.